He said that he is my damn man's, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with hate.
Hit the like, subscribe. A lot of videos on the way. Now, in NBA 2K26, if the builds look like this, if the builds have this type of ability, if people can still talk about their builds in this way, and when it comes to hitting like tough shots or for that build, you know, if it's not in that build's, you know, range to do that, it should be more like rare for it to be talked about. It should take a supreme skill that we all can agree to. Now, I've seen a lot of people commenting like, oh, the comp community complains about how people play, and it's the same reason why the E-League's gone. The meta is just not the way people play. It's the same train. It's like if you took the same, it's like a train track. They built a train track and it has the same routes. That's all it is. And then it's like, oh, did you follow that route or that route that person took? It's no creativity. It's no unique players. Oh, that player has a unique play style. He plays this certain way. He gets his buckets this. It's none of that. And that's how basketball is. People sit there and look at Kobe, compare Kobe, LeBron, do this. I can see people on Twitter all day or 2K people. But then when it gets to 2K, you want to treat it like it's a video game. So, oh, we all play the same way, and whoever's the best at playing the same way. That is weird. That's like everybody wearing the same shoe. And it's like, okay, we could just wear the best outfit with it or something. Like, yo, that's like that. Literally, it's weird like that. But that's how strong the meta is, and everybody's just having the same builds, running this lineup. You know what I mean? The PG is the only one really being the main person with the ball to create something. Sometimes the small forward end up taking over and create, you know, but it's not like that. So 2K wants to get their basketball game like that. That is why the E-League is gone. That's my main. I don't know where y'all getting. I don't get it. People act like they be on the game 2K25 and they love it so much. Like, come on. I like the game. But trust me, the community, from looking on, seeing on social media, they do not like this game.
The new best power forward build in the game. Not only can you green from half court with no sharp takeover, but can also green leaning back game winners while double teamed, can soar in the air to get insane flying interceptor animations.
And soar in the air to get insane flying interceptor animations. Is that what he said? Bro, once he said that, that's it. Like, I could understand, like, when 2K used to have, they used to have this different system. I'm telling you, what changed the passing lane steals is them adding in the ability to pass faster to a corner, or, you know, throw certain outlet passes, or throw certain passes once you get a lot of pass actually added. And most people don't even get pass actually because they want to cheese all the other stats because it's a certain way to play 2K. That's what I keep trying to tell people. That pass accuracy is not even a dire need stat. Do people understand that? Nobody says, oh, 99 pass accuracy or 98. Yo, yeah, I'm going out there with it, and it's doing so much damage. It's like pass accuracy was better back in the older 2Ks. Like, I'm telling you, back in the older 2Ks, it was better. They had the system better with the pass thing. When a person had the little pass takeover and then he had the dimer and he downed it to the corner or whatever, yeah, and you shot a shot. That they had that system better back then. Now when they trying to do this new system, they're messing it up. And what's really OP is the passing lane steals. Some of these centers may not even have to have too much of a high thing. It's just a certain way to play the lanes and you steal it. Because of 2K's passing system, the mechanics, how the game was built. And people don't understand that could just change, and then it's like, yo, y'all changing y'all system up because y'all trying to push the envelope like what Ronnie would say. His build already could do too much at a center, half court, the little contested at the power forwards. Like, come on.
Flying interceptor animations, can shut down post scores completely and also lock down the paint as an elite rim protector with crazy blocks, has a post game that can throw the defender out the way and finish strong with aggressive dunks.
That's the same post animation that this one YouTuber who stalks me in a weird way says he's made it the first KD build. But that's the same thing right there. People been complaining about that for years, post scores being OP. And that animation too, it's like, if they have that animation where somebody can push off, they need to have some type of like 50-50 leap animation to where you could use the 50-50 leap animation and then it can help you get a better contest. It's not going to save you all the time if he gets you with that post move, but it's like they get an automatic. That's the same thing like they took away ankle breakers back in the day. Remember when you did certain moves, and if you had ankle breaker on high level, if they didn't play you a certain way and back up at certain times when you did certain moves, you're gonna break their ankles. It's the same thing with that. You just get the body contact and then it's the automatic push you off. You can't really do anything unless you have certain stats to guard that right there. But it's the same thing like when somebody has ankle breaker. Why take that away then? They got all the playmaking there. They really made this new playmaking system to where you can't just go and break somebody up and just keep having somebody fall like how Steezo used to do. Like you just break them. You can break somebody up in this game and like just make them fall and make them stumble, and you know. But it's not like how they used to have it. They toned the system down in a certain way, and people can understand that. All right, we don't know the specs and the numbers to how they toned it down, but they definitely toned that down. So why not tone something like that down with the post scoring game? It's like they're trying to leave avenues to like the post scoring pivot, little fade game and mid range game open high. Like leave those stats and those attributes high so people can try to go in that avenue and play and finally be like, okay, they're starting to use that more now. But that's not happening. I hate that 2K tries to do stuff like that. I know the devs are doing that, leaving that strong so people go and do it more. And it's like, still people come out and play the meta and that meta still wins, so it's just making the game look ugly. Let's keep going.
Protector with crazy blocks, has a post game that can throw the defender out the way and finish strong with aggressive dunks, or combining the post with your elite mid-range game to green insane post top shots.
It's fake. Like that was fake. You know what I mean? It's like, why make y'all shooting so hard? Not hard. It's hard for the average. Why make it like tough windows and then people can still make something that looks fake like that? Like, it's so dumb.
Out-jump the tallest centers on the court to snag both defensive and offensive rebounds. And if all that wasn't enough, this build can combo up and get insane.
Yo, if NBA 2K, like, bro, I'm gonna keep it simple with y'all because y'all be thinking like, oh, I'm just a rambler. I'm literally an expert. It's time. I'm going crazy. Literally an analyst expert. 2K used to have a system to where bigs could not do any combo up moves, a size up like what he's doing, because it gives you a certain advantage. You could just easily get a blow by him and you get the automatic lane to where you get the driving dunk, boom. Or it just gives you so much different open avenues to where you can score or you can set up your team because you have that first dribble step that bigs never used to have. They had a certain little movement and it was like a balanced movement 2K had. It's like, yo, when I used to do my speed boost with the 610s in the other game, y'all know how it was with a 610 shot creator. You do the speed boost and you running with your arm out, but it's like so slow. It's like a slow, you get low one. It's not like this fast speed like the speed boosters had, you know? And it's like now in these new 2Ks, they're giving so much easy access to doing moves and launches and it's like the defense ain't crazy to where, oh, if you really right there in the paint. No, people use the dunk meter to go crazy. Like, come on. Look how much this build has. Look how much access he has. There's no balance. So these players are just, come on now. NBA 2K has it like, I guarantee they won't have it like this. Then the game's going to change. Everybody's going to look different. You're going to see more has to go that way.
Ankle breakers. This
Ankle
build
breakers?
is broken. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Swag back at it again with another hit. And after 2 months of playing 2K25, now with a better understanding of the game and the integration of cat breakers and badge perks, I found the ultimate power forward build. Now, not only am I going to be showing you guys my 2 new power forward builds that I've been using on stream, that being the 6'7 switchable lockdown defender and my new undersized 6'6 defensive anchor. But I'm also going to be showing you guys tweaked versions of the builds depending on your playstyle, and also modes to put money on the line. But moving on to pack just a little bit, but just like last year, going 4, which combined with the 70 interior gives us that silver paint patroller as well as silver high flying deny 75 to do, and having that go with the 70s, that Zion dribble tweaks. I've been consistently using the defensive presence takeover. See, to think about the difference between Luke past month on crazy rebound animations.
Okay, so let's get into it. Here's the build, and I want y'all to look at this because 2K's game has always been like this. You can have certain lower stats and still be able to end up doing something, like breaking the ankle. He only has 65 ball handle, but you see all this. But you see what he could do with that 65 ball handle. He has 75 pass accuracy, which is good enough to pass the ball down the court. You do one good pass, you don't waste his stamina. You know how to play properly with IQ. Been telling y'all that. 75 3-pointer. He has cat breakers, so I don't know how he put his cat breakers what he did. The mid-range, you remember what I told y'all, make sure they have this stand and dunk, the 72 there. Look how the build can play with having the stats like this. Then he has 89 pass. And he's playing center with this. Like, this is what I mean. Look at the rebounding, 92, 80. He's playing center with a 6'7". Bro, I don't like Luka gets 10 boards a game, but like, come on. He's actually going to be snagging. This is like 2K stats. He already has all the defensive stats, the 84. The steal's the most craziest thing. +5 cat breaker. Okay, he put +5 on that, so he got like a 90 still. Like, wait, oh my gosh. 90 plus still. Then he put a +1 on the defense perimeter because it probably gave him something better. Jeez Louise. The interior D is OD. That speed with ball, that gives him that 60 is enough to give him that creation. Like, and remember, this is like the meta. He's playing center with this build. Remember, when you're playing in the game, it's also a mentality. It's like, okay, damn, 7 foots are slower. I can be faster, move around the court. Off ball, I can move faster than a 7-footer. If we go up against a 7-footer, it's just certain little things like pop better. It's just so many things, so many details. I could do a dribble, move, pass, kick. It's so many things, especially when they've been playing as a team for a long time. Oh man, the post control is a 79. Yeah, so that's why you can do that. The strength 85. Yeah, agility 30. Yep, and he's super fast too on top of that, with good amount of strength at 6'7". The rebound stats is meant to be so high. Yeah, the wingspan, I knew it was like high. It had to be. Oh my god. Alright, this is the one version that he showed. Now please show me this other version. 6'6". Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold up. Look at this, bro. If the builds are like this and a person can still do what they do, like, that's enough for him to create a little more now with the 68 ball control. It's just certain things I could look at knowing, okay, he uses sweat. Okay, yeah. They know how to use this to this, to this to that. Like, no, bro. We watch him play, use the rhythm shooter Look how these builds are made. Jeez. They make it like this, small to high strength, so they can move around a little more. High steel. Look at it, 94 steel. Like they be knowing, like that steel, like that's the main thing like sweats use in this game on defense, the steel. It's like if you're really good with stealing and playing the passing lanes, like they will love that.
Still have elite perimeter defense, 85 steal. Like I said, I feel like gold interceptor is more than enough. Now, especially for 2s and 3s, especially with insides, they're gonna want to have high rebounding. So we're gonna go with a 94 O board plus 5 cap breakers to get 99 O board.
And this build doesn't shoot. Looks like so. This ain't one of the meta builds, but if the game looks like this, right, where they using these builds, these little power 4, 6, 7s, and they can do everything. And when you look at the stats, it looks like, oh nah. Remember, there's a takeover system too, where your stats rise with certain takeovers that you put on. Not saying it's gonna do too much, but scratch that, erase it. Don't even care about that. With the 65 alone, you seen in this video what he was doing, breaking ankles, going crazy. All right, you seen what he was doing at the start. This is how these builds look. Let me see, was that rhythm shooter? Because like it is rhythm shooter. A lot of the shots he's shooting. Some people say people using the button rhythm shooter. I've seen videos on it. I'm not saying he's using it. Some people just say, nah, is that OP? But look what you can do. Remember, 2K has these other options too. The rhythm shooter gives you a super boost. Look what you can do. Look at that in his face. Then it's like certain shots he don't shoot, no rhythm shooter. So it's like, sometimes the game weird. Look at this. This is what he's doing. Breaking ankles. Breaking ankles. So the game has to be in some way just not calculated right. Look. That was a rhythm shooter shot. The game just has to be some way not calculated properly. Yeah, light pressure rhythm shooter shot. It's like some people say, can we really trust rhythm shooter shots? I don't know. It's like he's shooting like that with those stats, and like there's people that I know that got high stats that struggle. It's crazy. So, and I know they play at the highest level, so I would just call it skill. But still, no. The game is like this next year. But builds like this, like that is crazy. What can that person do right there? That's like in his grill. Like a person can't jump up and punch that one. He didn't even, that wasn't even like a good fade. That was like, just put this one up there. I hope y'all see what I'm talking about. Devs, I hope this video can get a lot of views so you guys can see like, yeah, we have to make sure. Because they always can change stats. The way I talk about it, even though they're already working on the game, the new game right now, they can always change and tweak stats. And touch things and be like, yeah, we have to make it like this. So this is balanced and that's balanced. And that's the point I'm trying to make. They can always make a balance to stats and attributes beforehand. If they let us get a taste of it first, they can't really do it. It's like, damn, we have to let them sit with what they've been playing with. They're going to get mad. Hit the like, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Let me know how y'all feel. Comments below about the potential builder for NBA 2K26.